Hello, my name is Ray DiGiuseppe, Director of Professional Education at the Albert Ellis Institute and Professor of Psychology at St. John's University. Welcome to one of our Master Therapist series. In these tapes, we will be showing live sessions of master therapists doing rational emotive behavior therapy. We have found over the years that therapists learn much more from watching a therapy session and modeling the behavior of the therapist rather than just watching workshops and reading books. Many trainees who watch therapy tapes want to know why the therapist made some of the decisions that they've done. They almost would like to get inside the therapist's head and think and listen to the conversations about why choose one intervention over the other. To help facilitate learning how to do therapy, we're going to have conversations with the therapist after each therapy session, where we watch the therapy session and at key decision points, ask each therapist why they made the decision that they did. Then the observer can see not only what the therapist did, but the ideas and the feedback and the information that they used in making those clinical decisions.
Janet, at this point, you've gotten the client to identify her beliefs and taught her the distinction between preferences and demands and got her to see why it's better to do preferences. However, at this point, you're actually role-playing the irrational beliefs in her head. What's the purpose of this strategy? Does it seem contrived? And what do you hope to accomplish by it?
We frequently hear clients say things like, well, I understand it intellectually, but emotionally I really don't get it. And I was anticipating that in fact had happened to her because I think she just even said, yeah, but I wonder if I could really do it then. So I again was anticipating the irrational voices coming back and drowning out the rational ones and wanting to see if she could really win this debate where I took the role of her irrational voices and she had to keep beating them down because that's in a sense what she'll have to be doing on her own is continuing to beat down the irrational voices that she's no good as they keep creeping back up.
And the clients sort of find this a contrived exercise or they sort of get into it?
Well, they get into it, but it's amazing how many of them start agreeing with me right away because I've clearly unearthed the irrational beliefs that they're still holding. So they say, yeah, that's how I think. And I said, wait a minute, that's against the rules. The only thing you're not allowed to do is agree with me. I want you to really argue against them. Sometimes I suggest argue against them as though I were your best friend or as though I were your daughter putting herself down for something and really argue me out of it.
Because that's what they're going to have to do in their head anyway.